For concept 3, number 8, it asks you to find the acceleration of the block in scenario 3, and it gives you the block has a mass of 7 kilograms, and it tells you there's no friction, so it's still the same situation where there's a 200 Newton force at a 20-degree angle. And then so we broke that up into the force tension in the y direction and the force tension in the x direction. And then now that it weighs 7 kilograms, we know that gravity is going to be 7 newtons down. And since it's not accelerating up or down, we know that the force normal plus the force tension in the y has to equal the force gravity. So we know that that's not where our net force is going to come from. It's going to come from the x direction. So we need to solve for this force tension in the x. So we're going to do that by using trig. We're going to do the cosine of 20 degrees equals adjacent, which is your force tension in the x, over the hypotenuse, which is a force of 200 newtons. So force tension in the x over 200 newtons. So that gives us force tension in the x is 187.94 newtons. And since there's nothing to oppose it, that by itself is our net force. So then we can plug that into the equation. Force net equals mass times acceleration. So we just established that as our net force. So 187.94 newtons equals the mass, which it gave us is 7 kilograms, times the acceleration, divide, and you get acceleration equals 26.85 meters per second squared.